Backhand index pointing right, pray and believe, Jesus Christ motivation message. Pray and believe is a message of faith, trust, and inner strength. It means that when you are facing challenges, confusion, or uncertainty, you don't just rely on your own understanding, you connect, reflect, and trust that things can work out. The teachings of Jesus Christ remind us that prayer is not just about asking for things, it is about finding clarity, peace, and direction. When life feels heavy. When your mind feels full. Backhand index pointing right, you pause and pray. My dear friends, prayer is a moment where you slow down and become honest with yourself. You express your thoughts. You release your worries. You reflect on what truly matters. And this creates calmness. Pray and believe at a deeper level means. Backhand index pointing right, pray with sincerity. Backhand index pointing right, believe with confidence. Backhand index pointing right, act with patience. Because prayer without belief creates doubt. And belief without action creates delay. Backhand index pointing right, you need all three together. This message changes your mindset. You stop panicking in every situation. You stop overthinking every outcome. Instead, backhand index pointing right, you trust the process. You take one step at a time. You stay calm in uncertainty. You keep moving forward with hope. And this builds real strength. Because belief gives you confidence. Even when results are not visible. Even when things are slow. Backhand index pointing right, you don't give up. At the same time, the message of Jesus Christ reminds you that faith is powerful when it is steady. Backhand index pointing right, consistent belief creates inner peace. So keep going. Stay patient. Stay focused. Because when you truly understand, pray and believe, you don't feel lost in difficult times. You move forward with calmness, confidence, and faith, trusting that your efforts, your patience, and your belief will guide you towards something meaningful. As you go deeper into this message, you begin to understand something even more powerful. Pray and believe is not just about asking, it's about trusting even when you don't see results. The teachings of Jesus Christ remind us that real faith shows up most clearly in uncertain moments. You may pray. You may hope. But things don't change immediately. This is where many people lose belief. But my dear friends, this is where true faith begins. Backhand index pointing right, you keep believing anyway. Pray and believe at this stage means you don't depend on instant results. You don't stop because it's slow. You don't doubt because it's taking time. Instead, backhand index pointing right, you stay steady. You continue your efforts. You keep your mindset positive. You move forward step by step. Because deep inside, you trust. Backhand index pointing right, something is working, even if I can't see it yet. And this belief changes your energy. You become more patient. You become more focused. You become more confident. Not because everything is perfect. But because you trust the process. At the same time, the message of Jesus Christ reminds you that faith is tested in waiting. Backhand index pointing right, belief becomes strong when it continues without proof. So don't lose hope. Don't stop now. Keep going with faith. Because when you truly understand, pray and believe, you don't quit in uncertain moments. You stay patient, stay strong, and stay faithful, moving forward with confidence until the results you've been waiting for begin to appear at the right time. As you continue in this message, you reach a deeper level. Pray and believe becomes alignment between your faith and your actions. The teachings of Jesus Christ remind us that belief is powerful, but it must be supported by what you do every day. You may pray for change. You may believe in better outcomes. But now, you also understand. Backhand index pointing right, you must act in that direction. My dear friends, this is where real transformation begins. You don't just hope for a better life. Backhand index pointing right, you start building it. You don't just ask for strength. Backhand index pointing right, you start practicing discipline. You don't just believe things will improve. Backhand index pointing right, you take steps to improve them. Pray and believe at this stage means your actions match your faith. You wake up with purpose. You stay consistent in your efforts. You keep moving forward, even when it's difficult. And this is powerful. Because now, backhand index pointing right, you are not waiting for change. You are creating it. Your mindset becomes stronger. Your habits become better. Your direction becomes clearer. At the same time, the message of Jesus Christ reminds you that faith without action remains incomplete. Backhand index pointing right, belief must be lived, not just spoken. So keep going. Stay disciplined. Stay focused. Because when you truly understand, pray and believe, you don't just rely on hope. You combine faith with action, moving forward with purpose, consistency, and confidence toward the life you are building. As you move forward in this message, you reach a powerful stage. Pray and believe becomes inner peace and unshakable confidence. The teachings of Jesus Christ remind us that when your faith and actions align, your mind becomes calm, even in uncertain situations. You may still face challenges. You may still go through delays. But now, you don't feel restless. Because something inside you is steady. My dear friends, this is where peace begins. You stop overthinking every outcome. You stop worrying about things you cannot control. You stop stressing about the future constantly. Instead, backhand index pointing right, you trust and move forward. Pray and believe at this stage means balance. You do your part with full effort. You stay patient with the results. Because you understand. Backhand index pointing right, not everything is in your control. But your effort and belief are. And this realization gives you strength. You become calm under pressure. You stay focused on your path. You keep going without fear controlling you. Even when things are unclear. Backhand index pointing right, you don't panic. At the same time, the message of Jesus Christ reminds you that faith creates stability. Backhand index pointing right, when you truly believe, your mind becomes peaceful. So keep going. Stay grounded. Stay faithful. Because when you truly live, pray and believe, you don't get lost in fear or confusion. You move forward with calmness, clarity, and quiet confidence, knowing you are doing your part while trusting the process ahead.